how are you?
Hi, Perry.
Hey, what's up, Sharrell? What's up, everybody?
Thank you for doing the show with me today. Now, you're not going to show your face today. You're not feeling good?
No, not like that.
I ain't feel good this weekend either. It might be flu season or something like that. You still going to take a flu shot now that you're sick?
Yep.
You swear by those flu shots. Listen,
Yeah.
we got a lot to talk about today. Let's talk about the Real Housewives of Potomac, which I didn't think was too good last night. It was I'm like more behind the scenes and fascinated with this crazy stuff that's going on behind the scenes. Before we get into that, should we do roll call?
Yeah, why not? Let's
Okay.
find out where people calling in from.
Yeah, put in the chat where you're calling from and what's the temperature. What's the temperature here today, Perry, in Vegas?
I want to say, let me check it.
Cold. It's cold.
It's 52.
52. It's not that cold. It's 52 degrees.
It's cold for us.
Huh?
It's cold for us. It's not 110.
Well, yeah, really. Someone said, feel better, Perry.
Yeah, thank you.
Virginia.
I'm gonna try to.
Let's see what it is back there. Hold on. It's going fast.
Indiana, 40 degrees.
Massachusetts, 42 degrees. Oh, my God. Maryland,
Dallas,
48
34.
degrees. London, cold.
30.
Omaha, 33 degrees. Shoot, I just said Vegas was cold. 40 degrees in Indiana.
They probably got snow, too.
Texas, 34 degrees. I can't. Wow. Oh, my goodness.
Milwaukee, 25.
30 in Missouri. I didn't know Missouri got cold. 42 in Dallas. Wow. It's cold everywhere. It can't possibly be -7. No. I hear Canada gets cold as hell. Everybody's cold. I see 42s, 30s, ATL 47, 54. Where's that? Oh, it's going fast. Chi-Town, 39 degrees. Wow. Winter is here. And 86 degrees in Miami. Did you see that?
Yeah.
It's 86 degrees in Miami. Wow. 78. That's not bad in Florida. That's Florida again.
If I was in Canada.
What is going on in Florida?
I don't know, but if I lived in Canada, I would have to work from home.
Oh, my God. -60 degrees. 52 in Houston. That's not bad. Houston gets bad. I mean, hot. 12 degrees in England. 12. Oh, my goodness. 64 in California. That's cold for California. Yep. All right, you guys. Thank you. 40 in Detroit. Didn't you say it was snowing this weekend in Detroit?
Buffalo. I know it was snowing in Buffalo and maybe Louisville.
Wow. Oh,
yeah,
right.
it's
50
coming.
degrees in DC. That ain't much better. Wow. All right, you guys, let's get started. Okay, so this episode, I didn't think was too good, but we got to talk about the Juan Dixon story that kind of ties into what is the rumors are going around. So if you didn't watch last night's episode opened up with Candiance dropping a bombshell on Ashley, basically telling her these rumors about Michael. Let me play it.
I've also heard that Chris has been in some other DMs that are not quite as innocuous and innocent as mine.
Ashley, your husband likes to leave you.
Do you want to
and go to a man named house and suck his dick?
Oh,
I'm not joking.
Now that would have been a screen changer, okay? I love the delivery, like, girl, shut your mouth. Unfortunately, this wasn't new news. As a matter of fact,
it should have been enough to make Ashley sit her ass down. It should have been.
No, Ashley's used to this news.
Well, I know.
We're used to this news. If you are familiar with Sharrell's World Show, someone called into our show about 2 years ago. I would say that. Maybe a year ago. I don't even remember. And they laid down the whole men in Hollywood that, are famous, gets these escorts, and Michael was one of them. They went as far as to tell us what escort service it was. It was big news at the time. Yep. And then Michael got caught later on having a rendezvous with some man in England. Do you guys remember this? And so now that the news that Michael's by, it's old. So what? More power to you. It's when you hide it and we don't know. But I'm like really numb to the fact that Michael and Ashley, I buy. So what? We heard it. Been there, done that. You know,
Mhm.
I love the delivery, Candice. It should have came 2 years ago when we didn't know and we thought they were a traditional marriage. But now that we know they give each other passes, they invite people to their bedrooms, they're freakadeeks. So
Right.
it's okay.
And see, that's the whole thing with this episode.
Mhm.
It was quite boring, but you could figure out a lot of things that's going on behind the scenes, like
It's
just from their storylines and why they acting the way they acted. It's a lot of haters on here.
it's a lot of haters going around. But
Yeah.
right now, let's talk about the Juan rumor going in. Okay,
Okay.
so I don't know if you guys watched this. It was last week. Someone called in a story to Perry's hotline about this guy, Lucian Brownlee, and they were talking about how the whole scandal. Okay. And then me and Perry came on air. I didn't want to come on. I was like, Perry, that story's too hot for me. And Perry's like, if you don't get your butt on the air and tell this damn story. And I'm like, no, I don't want to be first. I just want everybody to tell the story first and I'll come with mine tomorrow. Remember that, Perry?
Yep.
I did not, because it didn't make sense to me. Why would Juan do this? So the rumor is, well, it's rumor / lawsuit, I'll put it that way, is this man was a basketball player on Juan's team and he catfished a basketball player. This was the assistant coach, pardon me. And he conned the young man into having intimate relations with him. Okay. And I thought, oh my God, this is terrible. And then come to find out, the dad had talked to Juan and whatever. Juan allegedly confessed to the guy that he knew, and this is not the victim, this is the assistant coach, about him all along. Okay. There's more to add to that. Okay. We have heard for the longest time, I think it started with Michael Darby. On the show, they said that someone overheard Michael saying that he wants to kiss Juan down there. Remember that?
Yep.
And even his wife talked about it on one reunion. And I thought no. And then people had been saying, Sharrell, I think Juan is bi. And I was like, no. Couldn't be. Just because he can't control what Michael Darby says. Okay. The rumor is that there's a whole down low going on at that school, and officials knew about what was going on. Juan was one of them, and they really weren't too riled about the whole situation because allegedly Juan's down low too. Now I don't know about that. What you think, Perry?
Well, you know what? I don't know. I mean, I think people come up with these rumors because had the Michael Warren rumors
Rumor.
going around for a minute, right? And then
Uh-huh.
he's always a no-show, Nell with Robin. Okay.
You
So,
messy.
I mean, you got these things going on, but what's sort of funny, and I think I started bringing it up when we talked about it, if Juan Brown, the basketball player back, was talking to him about the situation and said, hey, I know higher ups know about this and all this, but just come back to practice
Yeah, he did.
tomorrow.
That's in the paperwork.
But,
Yeah.
just showing that, are you just trying to hush this up? Because if the guy would have left and said what happened, well,
But
it's
Eric,
coming in public now that, it's like a cleanup, but who would hire somebody like that when you know about their past, unless it's something, the circle you run in?
oh, Perry, you
that make-
sound like everybody else. We've heard rumors about Giselle and Robin.
Right.
They always accuse everybody of that. I'm gonna need more proof.
Right. No, I'm not saying it's true. I'm not saying it's true. I'm just saying
Yeah.
this is people just thinking a little bit. And then that's why people do spin off, because I think these women criticize each other and they criticize Ashley. Ashley open with hers.
Well, that's what I'm getting ready to say.
Okay.
Do you think somebody on the show is leaking these rumors, specifically maybe Sharice? Because somebody, okay, so this is how it went down for us. Someone called Perry. They said, this is what's going down. Perry's like, oh my God. And I'm like, no, I don't want to report that. And didn't they say you got 2 hours and then everyone's going to know or something like this?
Yeah.
And
You know what? I can't say, but people will do anything for a job.
What?
And, when you try to become a part of a cast, you need a cast member to leave. And if this come out and if it really worked, then maybe Robin disappear that opened up a spot. I don't know.
I'm just saying all these rumors. Well,
Just
the
saying.
Michael Darby thing came out 2 years ago. I don't think Sharice was around then. I'm just wondering. Somebody's leaking these rumors about Juan, and I just have a feeling it's somebody on the show. And there's always the possibility. I don't think so. That it could be true. There have been rumors about Juan and Michael, and then Juan and Robin's relationship, and it's just been a mess, a complete mess. And this did not help your case, Mr. Dixon. It did not help your case. They're saying there's a whole download community. I've been hearing about these download communities, but mostly out of Atlanta. But that doesn't mean they can't be somewhere else. It's a mess.
Right. I'm just saying, like, I mean, to me, when I look at it, these rumors are always circling Juan more than
Yeah.
Robin is.
Well, okay.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I know. It's
Just saying. I mean, like I said, I don't know, but I mean, hell, I'm just giving you my opinion.
This is
I
a mess.
think-
This is a mess. In this episode, you have Ashley Candiance dropping the news about the rumors about Michael, which we heard these rumors at least 2 years ago. Like, we weren't even phased. Even Robin admitted on the show that she had heard about it. According to Robin, she heard it from Candiance, but these are old news. And if I ever did a video about what was said in the video that we actually made, it's not just Michael. It was like some heads of departments. Okay. It was like people with names hired these escorts, and they give them hundreds of thousands of dollars to shut up. So, that's a mess. That's not my business. I mean, and if Ashley's okay with it, then that's their relationship. And if Robin, do you think Robin's heard these rumors? She had to.
Come on. Yeah, she heard it. I mean, she heard it back on the show when everybody talked about when he walked past and said, "Oh, I would love to Juan." Come on, man. And hell, and if that wasn't a clue, him pulling up on every man, like the camera guys and stuff. Remember?
Oh,
It's-
yeah, I forgot about
I'm
Ashley.
just saying,
Him allegedly touching somebody's
right.
posterior. Yeah.
I'm just saying.
It's a
Like-
mess. It's a mess. I wonder if I don't know. Somebody's putting these rumors out there though. And I just have a feeling it's somebody on the cast or associated to the cast. You know, their producers are being quite shady this season. You know, they've been starting trouble, letting you say one thing and then they approve you to be a liar. But that's what's going on. And that was the first half of the show. You know, you had the girls at the show at the store talking about it. And Ashley's talking about her strange relationship, how there's not an LLC now, and that whole divorce. I just
Yeah, I don't
Whatever.
know. I mean, what cracked me up when she go to, I mean, she's really upfront, but I think Ashley's really messy.
you said that last week.
I think she's a liar.
Damn.
We know she's a freak.
And
Just
like
when she was talking to that attorney, when she went to see the attorney, but the attorney gave her good advice.
Mhm.
And people are most open about certain things, but she went in the office 2 minutes. Oh yeah, we swing all kind of ways, as if she was waiting on an invite from the attorney. I don't know.
Perry, stop.
I'm just saying.
You think Ashley has a crush on her attorney?
But no, I'm saying the person. I'm just saying, like,
Ridiculous.
to me though, a person like that that's really fluid.
Perry, stop. Perry,
They'll
stop.
pick up strays. I'm just saying, I don't
Perry,
know, but
Perry.
no, I'm saying, I'm just telling you what I see through my eyes.
I
Yeah.
can't. I can't. 32 years of this. 32 years of this. You are a mess. Stop. Anyway, there wasn't really too much going on in the first half. Let's talk about the Chris thing. Chris. Jeez, Perry, what's wrong with your boy? You said you were going to stand by Chris this season.
No, you know what though? Like, me and Chris can have our differences, but these girls is doing them dirty.
Perry.
In my opinion. I'm
Perry,
just
stop.
saying.
Stop. Oh, I didn't even here, let's just use this copy here. Okay, so Candiance had to confront Giselle about the whole Chris thing yet again. And I don't blame her. I think that Chris is being what's the word I want to use?
Go ahead and say it. It's coming. It's there.
What?
Railroaded.
Not railroaded.
Come on now, say it, Sharrell. Be honest with yourself.
Not railroaded, but
Giselle,
stupid.
with her big ass
Chris
mouth,
being
would have had an
stupid.
opportunity. This would have came out years ago. Just saying.
Oh, Perry, stop. Okay, look. So Chris allegedly was in another woman's DM. Okay. And he got upset about it. He took to Twitter. And this is what he's saying. Y'all really not ready for what's about to go down. Now, I ain't trying to start nothing here. What's about to go down? What? Huh? Call me what you want, but a liar I am not. And if that's the path you choose, I promise you will be sorry. Is Chris threatening somebody?
No.
There you go, Chris. Stand up, baby. Stand up. You know what though? Huh?
What part of shut the hell up, Chris, don't you get? Leave these women alone.
That man
Leave
got a
them
right.
alone.
That man got a right to defend himself.
Perry, how's this defending himself? He is threatening somebody.
Well,
Like he gonna do something. What he gonna do? What is Chris gonna do? Like, Chris, stop. Just
well,
stop.
I think basically he said he gonna tell their secrets.
That's not what he said.
I know, but I mean, he
He
didn't
said
say
you'll
nothing.
be sorry. No one's scared of you, Chris. Listen, this is your problem to begin with. You're in everybody's business but your own. These girls are not your friend. How many times we done told you to leave them alone? Now you're threatening people. Stop. I don't want to see you no more except at the reunion, and you're just sitting behind Candiance, smiling, shutting the hell up. You got a job now. Stay off the television.
No, I agree
Okay?
with that part. At a certain point, I mean, like, I hope he learned from this just to stay back. These girls aren't your friends.
They're going to bring him down. They're going to
Yeah.
bring him down. And what part don't Chris get? Chris, stop. You're acting like Peter. You're not a part of the show. Stop trying to find a storyline for yourself. Okay? Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Stop. Leave him alone. Leave him alone.
I think the
Besides
man
that,
was just
nothing
simply-
happened the first half of the show because this is what you do. You talk about small problems at the first half, and then you have some event at the second half. That's the formula. I've got it down now. Except I want to talk about Wendy Asafo. I'm really liking Wendy. I feel like she's made every effort to try to come to some kind of amicable terms with these women, with the vultures. Okay. I called them the yellows high last week. Everyone got upset. Calm down. You guys know that high yellow is a term we use in the Black community. Calm down. Okay. The yellows are troublemakers. And I feel like Wendy's trying to just end the nonsense. Like, leave me alone. She extended an olive branch at that dinner. I don't even remember what it was called. And they blew it up and threw it in her face. She said to Robin, if I did something to make you feel that we are oil and water, I apologize. That's accountability, people. Okay? That's accountability. Chris can defend himself. Oh, you got Perry. Look what you got. The Perry supporters. If they can talk about him like a dog and make life-threatening allegations, why can't he say anything? I don't think he needs to say anything. I think he needs to leave these women
I know
alone.
what you're saying, Sharrell, but what I'm saying is, you know what?
Oh,
At the end of the
gosh.
day, he human too, and emotions kick in. You saying just leave him alone?
All right, keep giving
They
them
gonna leave
ammo.
him-
Keep giving
I
them
know,
ammo,
but
Chris.
he said this back in April, and he's gonna back up now. Okay.
Next, they'll be calling him a drunk and everything else. Leave these women alone. They're vicious. They're vicious women. They are not your friends, and they want to attack Candiance any way they can, and you keep giving them ammo. Back up. Go worry about having children and taking care of the ones you got. This is not your job. This is Candiace's job. Okay? That's how I feel. But anyway, what was I talking about? I done forgot. Jeez. We're talking about, how does this happen? Anyway, Wendy Asafo. I feel like she's extended an olive branch. I feel like no matter what Wendy does, they're never going to like her, because if you didn't know Wendy, you're this year's target. Okay? You and Candiance. So stop with the niceness. Stop letting it get to you. She seemed very stressed in her honest conversations with her husband. She said, I'm doing too much. I feel for Wendy. I've been there, Perry. You've seen me. Sometimes you can work yourself into a nervous breakdown. So what'll happen is I'll work really, really hard. Not now. This is before, when I was doing 3 to 4 videos a day. I was reviewing every show. I went on other people's shows. I was just work, because this is a fast-paced game. And if you sit there and wait for each story to come out, you're on call 24/7, okay? Or if you get calls and it could wear you down. I had to put myself on a schedule because you start working so much, your body gives out after a while. I used to be so tired, like I just can't. It wasn't enough coffee for me. And I feel this way for Wendy. It's blogging is a different sector of the entertainment business, and it's a grind.
Yeah.
You can't slow down. There's always someone on your heels. There's always someone just waiting to take your place. Always somebody to knock you down. You have to stop, like she said, and smell the roses.
Yep.
The key to success in entertainment is don't compete with others, compete with yourself. So if you have a goal for yourself and you set that, try to accomplish that goal. It doesn't matter what anybody around me is doing. You got to let that go. Stop. And people are always want something. Can you do this? Can you come over here? Can you do this? You gotta shut it down. And I think her husband gave her the best advice. Slow it down, or you're gonna give yourself a nervous breakdown. And like Wendy, I do have a very busy job, and then I'm financially responsible for my family. At least I have you, Perry. She has Eddie too to talk to me, and you'll come to me and you'll say, slow it down.
Yep. Yeah. I mean,
and much like Wendy, there's someone, my name is always in somebody's mouth.
That's why I like Eddie, though. I mean, and I hope he really truly get to her. I mean, because life is way bigger than all these hopes and goals that you have at times. It's okay to accomplish goals, but you need that family time. She got kids and stuff. And she's really going out this year. To me, it seemed like that she's trying to make it work with these ladies. But it would never work. Because this is what I sort of figured out this episode. That the high yellows that you call them, right? Is the problem with them is they're attacking Wendy, Karen, and
everybody.
And Candiance, right? But I think the common denominator is they're mad because they have somebody and they don't. Like,
that could be true. You never know what people are jealous of. People pick up on the weirdest things.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
but I have a tip for Wendy. And you gave me this tip a long time ago, and it works.
Mm-hmm.
Believe it or not, I have people attack me all day long. I let them talk. You want to do this and this and that? Whatever. Hold on. Let me read this super chat. Chris can defend himself. Giselle and Ashley, are demeaning his character. This could affect him professionally and be dangerous. Well, let me tell you my tip. So this is what I do. So after a while, there's so many people in this world, and so people attack you, and some people will do it as a come up. Let me just, say this and that, use you as a storyline, whatever. You cannot address everybody. Let people talk. But when you get sick of their shit, like when enough is enough, you go for the juggler and you make an example. This is what I think. This is what I do. Out of that one person, I go ape shit on person. I might get a lien on your house. I might get a $52,000 judgment on you. I go in. Because you can't fight everybody. So when you get to the point, Wendy, when you have had enough of these women bullying you, and that's what they're doing to her, you go in. Go ahead, investigate the Juan situation. Okay? Go in. I feel like she's trying to be an adult in a kiddie world. Mm-hmm. Them women are big ass children. And the only way to shut them down is give them a piece of their own medicine. And it works. You guys, I could be as sweet as I want to be. And I could be your biggest enemy. Because in this business, especially if you're in reality TV, when they need storylines, you better think of somebody else. Don't come over here with your mess. I would take them two green-eyed bandits down. That's what I would do. I don't know if I'm mean. Am I mean?
Nah, you good.
What do you think of that, Perry? Because I go for the juggler.
Yeah, no. Look, I mean, I agree. At a certain point, she's gonna have to attack them back. But right now, she's trying to make things work.
They don't want to make it work.
Of course, they don't, because they're miserable, in my opinion. Right? And I know And people will say, well, Ashley got a husband. Yeah, but we know what kind of husband she got.
Ooh.
Okay. So the other two ain't got none. Well,
Mhm.
Robin's supposed to get married, but then we can look at this situation and see it's not gonna work. And we know about Giselle, her ex-husband. So like these women to me are like jealous. And even with Mia go crazy too. But
Mia, you
Mia,
think we're crazy how?
well, no, I'm saying like going after
She doesn't really go after
Wendy.
anybody, does she?
Wendy. I mean, like it's some hatred there too, right? And I think Mia, she married, but I think that she just knows like her marriage is like a service for her.
I can't. You need to stop right now. I'm not gonna let you down. I can't. Perry, you said something to get under my skin. Listen, Mia don't really go after anybody. She had this birthday party for Karen this weekend, if that's what you want to call it, a birthday trip.
Uh-huh.
She's messy like this. She'll do things like get 6 bedrooms when you know it's not enough bedrooms.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And you know that's what the women like, the nice bedrooms and stuff like that. And so there was a scene in which all the women were assigned bedrooms, and Candiance wasn't there yet. So Ashley switched rooms. So she would have to share a bed. This is messy. Share a bed with Wendy. Okay. And Wendy goes to me and says, where's Candiance? I don't know. And I do not care. That's messy. You know what you're doing. You know what you're doing, Mia. But she doesn't like attack anybody where they could lose their jobs, where you can ruin somebody's reputation. That's what I think. But everybody calls me a Mia ass kisser. People say I kiss Mia's ass, huh?
That's Mia Walker.
Are you gonna keep calling my girl a liar, Perry? Leave me alone.
No, like I'm saying, she come in spurts. Because what I'm saying is like, she is a hater, and for some reason, I feel like I got that. I mean, like this year, like Candiance and Wendy, it's like I feel like people coming at them the wrong way. Even Karen with all the the blue eye guy stuff, going out of town and stuff. These are some haters.
You're a mess.
Just some haters.
What does that have to do with Mia? You called her Mia Walker as if she's like Herschel Walker. I mean, that's offensive.
I never went out there and asked her what her health conditions was.
Very
made it public. I'm just saying, and and it could be. I mean, we don't know. I wish her the best, though.
Mia, we love you. Don't listen to Perry. He's a hot ass mess. You still think my girl's a liar?
I mean, first
she don't back down. Okay, never mind. I withdraw the question.
She met G at a gentleman's club, and then they first meeting was at South Beach, legs up.
Perry, stop!
No,
Mia, stop, Mia.
That's what she said.
Perry.
She said that. I'm just simply saying, Sharrell.
No, stop, Perry, stop. No, Mia, he's joking. Stop, Perry, stop.
I'm just watching the show.
He's only judging what he sees. We know in real life, Mia's a cool chick. Okay, Perry, you're just a mess.
Right.
What about what Giselle said that she's dating? Giselle be lying. Mia's not the only liar. If you gonna call Mia a liar, you got to call Giselle a liar. So they're at this $12 million house. That this was Mia's planned trip. She said it's going to be MIA. Missing in action, don't get kicked out. So if you act a fool, she will kick you out.
Right.
A mess. And during this, Giselle's talking about that she wants a young guy. This is a mess. She supposedly got 3 men right now in the rotation. She's not sleeping with the 3 men, but she got 3 men in the rotation, and she wants to add a young one into the rotation. Yeah. Giselle, stop lying.
I'm assuming one call on Wednesday, the other one call on Thursday, the other one call on Friday. That kind of rotation.
I think it's a whole lie. I think Giselle couldn't get a man if you paid her to. You are a beautiful woman, Giselle. I'm not trying to drag you. Okay.
But see, bigger than that, the reason why I know this is off topic a little bit. Well, no, it's on topic because we're talking about Giselle. I think the reason why she truly won't get a man because she want to keep hope alive.
What? I'm scared to ask.
that the other one, that the ex will come back.
Jamal?
I'm just saying.
What, Perry? What are you smoking?
She's a beautiful woman,
Right.
right? And everybody know her. Not to be dating nobody.
Well,
I
she's
think
allegedly hooked up with Peter. Remember that?
I know, but that was just for show. I don't think that happened.
I think it happened. I really do. But
I don't think it happened. If hooked up with anybody, I'm not gonna say her name. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Pear.
I'm
Well,
just
look.
saying.
Giselle might be with somebody, not 3 people. Let's say 1, and not tell us. Can we just give her that?
Well, I don't. Well, maybe I don't know. I don't know her personally. I'm just saying it don't. In my eyes, I don't see it happening. And then she wanted to dress up. Oh, I want to be like a 25-year-old hot freak. But then you see the clothes she came out on. Ain't nothing saying hot freak about that.
We just so messy. You
I mean,
are
she-
messy.
No, I thought she was gonna come out with something tight on and everything. Nothing.
Let's talk about something else that happened at this house.
She came out
'cause
with a damn curtain on, huh?
Oh, Perry.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Not a lot happened at this episode. That's why I didn't like the episode. I didn't. But did you see? So Mia assigns everybody to a room. She assigns Charisse, and Candiance isn't there. Everybody's there but Candiance. And she signs Charisse a room without a bathroom. Now, Charisse, okay, girl. Charisse says she can't do it. No bathroom? I can't do that. I'm not used to not having a bathroom. Girl, do you want us to tell us your financial situation? Stop. You're the brokest person in the house. I still like you, Charisse, but stop acting sedity. You're not rich anymore. You could sleep in a nice bedroom in a $12 million house because you didn't have a bathroom and you didn't want to walk your ass upstairs.
And she got demands.
Grow the fuck up.
You know,
we talk about the rumors that you don't live in Potomac no more, girlfriend. You live in Baltimore. I'm not throwing shade at Baltimore. I love Baltimore. I got family that live in the city of Baltimore, like not the suburbs. We're not talking, Glen Burnie. We're talking about inner city Baltimore, and it's rough. It's like Detroit. I'm from Detroit. It's like Detroit.
Yeah.
Potomac, you pass all these mansions. It's nice and it's rich. And you talking about Charisse that you can't stay there.
She can't share a bathroom. Well, hell, I mean, you lucky to have an invite on the show. Like, I mean, let's keep it real here, right? I mean, you act like you Princess Diana or some shit.
Oh my God.
Feel like you done walked out of Walmart and now you got these damn demands.
Walmart, Perry.
No. I'm saying like, that's the kind of guy I am. A regular guy. 7-Eleven, Walmart. That's me.
Oh my God.
But I'm not coming on with no damn demands. I cannot stay in this mansion in my room without my own my own bathroom and glam squad. Come on now. What the, you know what? See, people always want shit. What are you bringing to the table? You ain't paid for no damn dinner.
Oh my God.
Ain't paid for shit, but now you got demands.
You should be glad that you got an invite, okay? You barely made the show. If you weren't lying on everybody and spreading their so-called secrets, you wouldn't be on the show. Did you see how Karen spoke to her anyway? She was very polite, back to being Karen-esque, above it all. Girl, Charisse, we know you came there to destroy people's lives and you trying to act sedity. You are not back. Wait, do you think they paid her good? Do you think she's, to maybe get a rental, maybe not even Potomac, I don't know, maybe Woodbridge. Do you think they pay Charisse?
Oh no. She's just the helper, the gardener, something like that. Like they give her an opportunity. Like, I mean, she got a free ticket to Miami.
You are messy.
A little TV time. I'm saying all that can help you, right? All that could really help you. But I feel like she's too much. But Karen did speak to her.
She did.
And then after that, nothing happened. Then she go on this tangent about feeling unappreciated.
It's funny.
What the hell?
Giselle, who are tatation? I don't know what that means. Thank you, Yo-Yo, for the super chat. I can't with her. We can't with Sharice. Perry, how are we feeling about Sharice? But listen, to me, the episode was very boring. It was very boring. I'm waiting for Potomac to pick up. Like,
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, you wait for the fight. It's coming.
hopefully it'll
That
pick
last
up.
thing was talking about Giselle rotation.
What?
You know, of the 3 men, supposedly. That's what they was talking about.
Hey, Dawn. Hey, Ashley. Can you guys hear
Hi.
me?
Hey,
Yeah.
lady.
Can you hear me, Dawn? A mess. Dawn, you're on mute. You're on mute. Okay, there you go. Can you hear us now?
Yeah. Oh, okay.
What did you think
Yeah.
about the episode?
I
Episode, like
think,
you said, was slow. It was
yeah.
slow, but I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
But everything Perry said today, man, was 100% correct. Like everything I wanted to say, Perry was on top of everything, from what Giselle was picking in that store to Sharice talking about her bedroom. Like she came in there looking like she went to the Goodwill before she got on that plane.
Y'all
And,
gotta
Thank you.
stop.
it was just
No, for real.
everything
Y'all
Perry
is
said
right.
today was on point today. From Chris
Y'all-
defending himself, like everything, Perry, man, you were on point today, man.
Yeah.
On point.
I mean, these women get out of control sometimes, Sharrell.
Oh my God. Ashley, do you believe these Juan rumors?
The
I know
one
it's-
with the one with Michael.
You must have missed the first part of the
Yeah.
show. They're saying that since you've heard about the lawsuit with the guy whose name is Lucian Brownlee, that there's a group of down low people at the college that kind of was aware what was going on, and that's why they kind of overlooked the problem. Do we think Juan's on the down low? I do not.
I don't
I do
think
not.
so.
Yeah, I do
No.
not. But we've been hearing these rumors for a while. They're growing. They're getting
No,
worse and worse. Don't say it, Dawn. You think he
Mm-mm.
is?
No, I don't think Juan is. I just think Juan was trying to protect a good player on his team that he didn't want to lose. Juan had a good chance of winning the MEAC championship last year with Coppin State. His
You
team
would
was bad,
want a
but they
player on the
performed well
team
in the championship.
turn the
In the
other
tournament last year.
No. You think he wants somebody on the team that bad that you would
Yeah.
turn a blind eye?
To keep his job.
Perry, what do you think?
Well, mine gonna be different from his, but I can, like I said, I don't know, but I respect his opinion. I think just with the rumors, like sometime where there's smoke, it might be a flame somewhere.
I can't. Let me. I can't. Just stop, Perry. Stop.
Perry's still crazy.
I know. I feel like Perry's
I
looking for the
cannot.
smoke.
Sin, what did you think of the episode?
Okay, Wendy's getting exactly what she put out last year.
Oh my God.
If you remember at the reunion, she kept telling Mia to shut up. She was going hard on everybody, right? She didn't have evidence or nothing. She just wanted to sit next to Andy. Everything she put out last year and talked down to everybody. Now they're looking at her like, oh, no. You remember Giselle told her, oh, hi, Wendy. She wasn't going to hug, and I don't blame her. You done talked about me like a dog.
Wendy did not know what she was doing. She's of a different culture. Let's give her that. And they don't act like we act. She went on reality TV, which everything is the most, and she was just trying to sink or swim. Do you agree with that?
I do, and I also believe that she's the one leaking all this stuff out because she's got it out for Robin.
Wendy?
Yeah.
Hell no.
Wait a
She
minute.
got it.
Oh my God.
Well, I
You
got a
think
question for
Wendy
Sin.
Osifo is the leaker?
Yes,
question
because she's
for
got
Sin,
it out for Robin. What is it, Perry?
No, I'm just wondering because I seen your name pop up. But is Herschel your brother?
Oh God.
Hell no.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
Wait, I mean,
I married a Walker.
I was just checking.
I married a Walker.
I don't know. You came right on and went right at Wendy. Now, Wendy did come on, and the talking about the damn 4 degrees got into people's skin, but I don't think it should go down to this level like this. Don't invite her kids to the park for that whack ass family day.
And in the context of last year, we also have to remember that they were trying to put out these rumors that Eddie was having an affair, and it never got any gas, so it didn't go anywhere.
It turned out to be bold-faced lies. And Perry, you know that. We know that.
From that fake blogger.
Yeah.
And but Wendy, I'm serious. Wendy is getting exactly what she put out last year. She's sitting there telling you talking, shut up. You know, you don't do that to me. So you getting exactly, she's getting a taste of her own medicine and she can't take it. And I don't see it as the light skins against them, because everything Candy has done and said about Michael, now it's coming back on her about her man. So kudos to you, Candace.
Well, seeing you is a little light.
Oh my God.
But I ain't got green eyes.
I agree with Sin.
I don't have green eyes.
I agree. Sin is right. Wendy leaking all that information.
Yep.
No, listen, Toria. She was the victim last season of a blog that we all know spread rumors about Wendy. Why will she turn around and do that to somebody else?
Because she got it out for Robin and them. Then you want to say they're trying to be what's the word? The lights against the browns. You know, I never
colorist.
Yeah, colorism.
What are you gonna say, Toria?
I believe that Wendy's spreading all that stuff because she's still holding animosity because her husband got caught on a porn site, which that was true. He was doing that. He was looking at the big booty women. What? And I think Candace need to take some things a little bit more serious, because she know her husband is a drunk and he is flirty. He's flirty with her. He's flirty with women to get them women to come to that failing club that he works at. Can't get no nice looking women to come there.
I think y'all ladies been drinking today.
Not yet.
I don't co-sign.
It's too early in the day here. It's only 2:48 here.
As long as it's after 12.
Hold on, Toria. You think Chris Basket is a drunk?
He is a drunk. He drinks every day. Every day.
Here, you called him a drunk last year when he was threatening to kick your ass.
I know, but that's when I'm mad at him. And I'm not mad at him.
You ain't mad at him now because he got a job.
When I ain't mad at him, I can say it's part of his religion.
What?
Oh my God, Perry.
What's the change of heart, Perry, from last year to this year?
Well, you know what though? Like last year, I mean, because me and him had it out because of his wife, but I like Candace this year, so that changed everything.
Yeah, I like Candace.
I'm rooting for it, but you know what though? When you go back and say that you think Wendy did it because her husband was caught on a porn site looking at a picture, right? How come you don't think Ashley didn't leak it? Where was her husband caught? What was in his mouth? No, sorry.
But I'm telling you, I think it was Wendy, because Wendy does all that investigation and stuff. But she's got it out for Robin. Remember last year she said, which is true, she told Robin she didn't have a relationship.
Wait, hold on, Perry. What is in Michael's mouth? What does that have to do with anything?
Why would Wendy have it out for Robin? yeah, Sharrell. Why would Wendy have it out for Robin?
She told Robin to go help herself.
Has it out for Wendy.
Hold on.
Robin disinvited.
Go ahead, Don.
Robin is the one mad at Wendy. Robin's mad at Wendy for everything from last year. She told her, like you just said, to go F herself, that she didn't have a real relationship, that, that Giselle was, couldn't find a man, that she invited everybody to the trip that had a real relationship, except for Robin and Giselle. And, now all of a sudden, Wendy has it out for them, when Wendy was calling BS on Robin and Giselle all last year.
And that's why she mad at him.
So now Robin has. No, that's why Robin's mad at Wendy.
Right.
Let me read these super chats really quick. And then ring up.
I don't know if you all heard.
Sin is wrong. Robin said Wendy was loose. You don't call a married woman loose and expect not to get told off. What?
Well,
Kathy
it
Hilton
did.
slept on a bunk bed. Sharice, please. AJ.
But look real fast, though.
Hey,
But look real fast.
hi
This is what Dawn
guys.
was saying. This is what Dawn's saying.
Oh
Like,
God.
they'll come in and act like all this. Robin is mad at Wendy because Wendy got Eddie. And the only thing Robin got is a dream.
Ooh.
That's it.
Well, you know, Juan actually stay in the house, but they're not married.
I mean, how often do you see them in there? I mean, are you at
One
that
is
house
better
right
looking.
now? Are you at that house right now?
Let me look out the window.
Matter of fact, go through the whole season and just cut out every little edit you see them at the house, and then come back. You won't come up. You won't come up with 2 minutes.
Let me talk to AJ. You guys know I love me some AJ.
Hey, Sharrell.
Dating
Hello,
Andrew.
AJ. How are
AJ.
you?
Hello. I'm very well. Thank
How is
you.
my British accent? Is it pretty good?
Yes, it's very, very good. I'm so impressed.
Thank
You're
you.
good. You're killing it, girl.
What did you think of last night's episode?
Last night's episode was really good, but I got so annoyed, like everyone else, with what's she called? She-Man? Sharice, yeah, She-Man. And she's just doing my head in because, like you said, she just looks cheap, demanding.
Okay, I gotta stop you, AJ,
like,
because you keep disrespecting Sharice. Do
I
you
know.
think she's physically not attractive?
She look like a linebacker for the Chicago Bears.
Don't stop.
No,
She's
we should
good.
not ask questions like that.
Well,
We
she
don't
be
know
on your
the
hit
answer
list.
to.
I mean, she's a handsome woman, but
Oh my God.
she's not like that bad
Oh,
looking.
wow.
However,
Why do
she
you keep
does.
calling her a linebacker?
Oh no, I
Oh,
call
you and
her.
Karen. Did you see Karen also called her that? This is getting.
Yeah.
Karen
And she's
called
right
her.
about that. She looks like the Beast from the Beauty and the Beast.
That's what
And
happens
it's
when you
just-
think you're better than everybody else.
That's what
Whoa,
she does.
hold on. You think Sharice thinks she's better than everybody else?
Oh,
She
come
did
on.
in the beginning, but now look at her. She got knocked down.
Oh, you mean
What
when
was
she
her
was
ex-husband's
rich?
name? Eddie? Was her ex-husband's name Eddie?
Yeah,
You guys are
Sharice-
mean. You're holding
Eddie got that
grudges.
money back and told her to go kick herself.
Eddie
You
Robinson.
went from riches to rags.
I just
Yeah.
think
Why y'all-
Sharice.
wait, listen. That was years ago. She couldn't help
Yeah.
her divorce. I mean,
She
can't
couldn't.
we let this go,
She
people?
could.
Can we?
She could have called her husband a little bit more and demanding like he should be
Eddie
in
Jordan.
the same state as her.
Mm.
But instead he was
Could've
some
asked for
other
money.
state, like 3 states away, cheating on her left and right. And it's so sad. But she is a flop. I'm sorry. You know, Sharice, you are a flop. You came back
Delusional.
to the show. You didn't come back with a splash. As we will see if she does or not. But we don't know. As we know yet, she just came slithering in to some lunch with Robin. That's not a splash on the show. Like going for lunch with Robin.
AJ,
You should have done
AJ,
it.
stop. You are holding a grudge on Sharice
Mhm.
because
I am.
she has a $250,000 champagne room.
Yes, she had that stupid champagne room. Never got used at all. And it was just waste of money. And I just thought, why you
Exactly.
waste so much money to
Circumstances
be
have
on the show?
changed. Do you remember when Camille Grammer first came on the show and how high and mighty she was, and that divorce changed her? How come
It
you
did, but at least she got 25 million.
Oh my God.
She
Exactly.
one
didn't
of
even
the
get
houses.
anything. I think her husband went bankrupt or something like that. I don't know. I don't want to say it, but he's not supporting her lifestyle. I mean, did you see what she wore? She
Oh
was
yeah,
wearing like
she
this
had
is
on a
not
homo.
season one. This is not season one Sharice. Season one Sharice was like, you know, oh yeah, I'm better than everyone with a glass of champagne in her hand.
my
And she was
God.
wearing the dresses. She
And
had
a
the hair done. She had the
dry nappy
makeup.
wig.
She was on point. She was eating it. But now she's just become a flop. And it's almost like her way to come back on the show is really to bring down Karen, which ain't gonna
Oh,
happen.
that's what's going
Let's
on.
face
You're a
it.
huge Karen fan. Okay, I get it. I
Yes.
get it. I
Well,
get it.
She's
Karen
come
said on
on.
her live, Karen said on her live that if keep watching, we're gonna find out exactly why she don't mess with her.
Oh, I'm living for Karen's live. She does
Mhm.
this. I don't know, Sharrell, if you know it, but she does like every week. She does a YouTube
Yep.
to explain her like what happened in that scene, and it's
Yep.
quite fabulous. She has it all professionally done, and is quite fabulous. You've got to tune in. But
So,
she's
AJ,
fun
we
to
have a
watch.
request from the audience. Let's not talk about people's looks, please. It's really
Yeah.
disgusting. Go ahead,
it's
AJ.
true.
You can talk about what they wear. No,
Okay. I
Keep
do
on the
apologize.
that's fair.
Sheree
I
had
do
on the
apologize.
move.
I did say she was very handsome, and I did say that she is
That backhand.
not,
I
no,
think he's
he is
talking about her
handsome.
because he's protecting the Grand Dame. You feel
Exactly.
that she is here.
Ugly. I
You
feel
feel
she's
like
ugly. She comes in with an ugly personality, and she's just going after the queen. And it's just like,
Oh, okay.
we don't know why. And she lies. Have you noticed last week she lied?
We
Like,
don't
with
know
no
she lies,
hesitation.
AJ. I know you're
She did.
protecting your queen,
She
but
pulled back Robin. She
Yep.
said she didn't. She, like, with no hesitation, she went, yeah.
No.
And
Yeah,
you're a
they
liar,
had that
Cherise.
conversation.
No,
Now
she
you know
just
you're a
jumped up.
liar.
She
You're
just
blah.
jumped up and stood up and told Robin to sit down. But you must never seen a real fight before, because that wasn't no holding back Robin.
No, but in the Real Housewives world, that's holding back. Like in the housewife
Yeah.
world. Because
Sheree,
like,
when they were holding Candiance and Monique, that was holding back.
I mean, my goodness, AJ, what are
Oh,
you
yeah,
on?
that is
Karen's
true.
payroll? Are you on Karen's payroll?
no, I'm not. I am not on. I am Team Karen all the way, and I also like Ashley. Like I always say, Ashley is the best gold digger to ever do it, and I don't care what anyone says. She really is. She
need to
is
write a
like
book.
these gay rumors. These gay rumors are only going to help her if you think about it.
Oh, and that
Now,
new lawyer she got is going to find all Michael's money.
yeah, and I'm thinking, you know what? She could get a few million squeezed out of him because she could say, you know, this was a fake marriage. He tricked me, and he's sleeping with all these men. And I only agreed to have like a menage a trois
AJ,
with women.
Is
but
weed
he's
legal in the UK?
cheating on me. Yeah. So
He said it is at his house. But you know what, though? This is why I think the panel got this wrong. And I could be wrong too, right? I'm not going to say. But it's not going to be no divorce, people.
What?
All this is a storyline. I'm just saying what I think.
Perry, have you heard the rumors that she's dating Luke from Summer House?
Okay, no. It was something
that was a publicity
that was publicly put out there by them.
Yeah, on Bravo.
To stop the questions, so they both can have a free hall pass and get their freak on.
Perry, you crazy.
So they wanted a break.
But and they
That's
calling
what I
it a
think.
divorce.
If they wanted a divorce, they got enough money to have that damn divorce, and it don't even take no year, right?
Yeah.
It's not a divorce because look, she want to date and be able to date, and he want to be able to do the same thing.
Yeah,
right?
he wants to go to olive oil bathhouses,
Oh
and she's not putting up with it anymore.
Olive
She's
oil.
saying, "Do you know what?
Olive oil bathhouse.
Elton John's partner is known to go to these parties. Actually, it's here in England, it's not legal to publish it, but in America, it's all published.
Wait, what are you talking
That's a
about?
magazine.
Can somebody translate
about
in the
Elton
clean
John.
version? What is he talking about?
Well,
He's talking about the
Elton John's
bathhouses,
husband.
the
Yeah,
Circle K,
bathhouses,
the
sex
Circle K.
Oh my God.
And some people are really, really freaks. It was all in an article. I'm just quoting. And I wouldn't be surprised if Michael dipped in one of those, pools. It wouldn't be surprising. And we all know, like, he is, he loves to grab a butt or two. So it wouldn't be like a complete out of the
And so
woodwork.
it's fair to assume that in these houses they have olive oil. I can't. Let me move on.
This is 2022, Sharrell. This is the future.
Sharrell, you
doing
remember that thing? You remember that you said that Ashley switched rooms. She didn't actually switch rooms. She got her room, but she went downstairs to get the card so her and Robin them can see where Candiance was sleeping, and Candiance is sleeping with Wendy because Wendy wanted to see the card too. And she said, well, I don't know where it is. Mia may have it. And she put it. Yeah. That's what she get.
Let me read these super chats really quick. Y'all talking about Charisse, but Robin has bad built too. Ooh, yeah, okay. I can't. When she was trying to close trying on those clothes, she was giving me SpongeBob. I can't, people.
At least she got a waistline.
Oh. They need to snatch it up. Like, come on. Like, they need to really shush it up. They look like between like Giselle and Robin and Shaman, it's horrible. It's not great to look at. They need to do something. Like Karen is the queen of that show, like in every sense, I think. And
hold on, AJ, because you are going hard for Karen. Let's stop body shaming. Not a fan of Sharice. She's essentially the Beg of Potomac. Ooh, hiya. She is what Ashley will become.
Oh God.
I don't think so. Ashley gonna make it out good. She got smaller kids.
Oh, wow.
She got smaller
Ashley,
kids.
Yeah.
Ashley looks good. That is true. She
Hi,
needs to
Sheila.
on Ashley.
Hello, how are you today?
Sound off really quickly. What did you want to add to the conversation?
I'm going to
AJ's
say
in.
this: colorism is a real thing. Being a dark-skinned woman with a fair-skinned husband, I've experienced it for years. The discrimination when we go out, they would say stuff like, your daughter," knowing damn well I couldn't be his daughter, as fair-skinned as he was. But anyway, my point is, on the show, Mia is a part of that lie.
What lie?
The lie about Chris. Because production keeps showing that he wasn't even looking at her. Also, the friend that Ashley claims, Deborah, he was texting or talking to her. He's not even looking at the woman. So I can't blame him. I did not like Candiance last year. Unfortunately, she didn't get what they were plotting to do. It was to take down her, Monique. Then they were going to take her down. She didn't get it. They used her as a pawn to
whoa. You're saying something very serious, that they're going after all the dark-skinned women on the show?
And then she had the nerve. Remember, Giselle is the one who brought it up on the reunion that supposedly, allegedly, Karen said it because she said she was too dark. Even if that was a fact and she said it, why would you say it out loud on a platform?
That's a serious accusation.
But she said it.
Does anybody agree with Sheila?
Well, there's a pattern.
Go ahead, Ashley.
So first they started with Monique and attacking her marriage. And then Monique left. And then they were going to bring out stuff about Wendy and her marriage. And then Wendy didn't have it. And now they're trying to bring about stuff about Candiance and her husband. It's always the women and their husbands. And Giselle is always the one who's so bitter and concerned about everybody else's men when she doesn't even have one. So...
And then let's take this even further. People are saying because Giselle had a dark-skinned man and
her children.
Karen has a dark-skinned husband. What people don't realize, if you know our history and you look at that, they would pick men that were darker than them so they can worship them. Okay? So let's
hold on. I'm light skinned and I don't like dark skinned men.
No, I'm not saying all.
I'm
not saying no, don't be. I'm not. Well, someone can say the same for me. I'm not saying all. I'm saying some of them did this. I mean, we have, unfortunately, racism within our own race against each other because of how we were pitted against each other. But I don't blame Chris for trying to defend himself because that's a horrible accusation for someone to make. True or not, why isn't it that anybody, every time they speak on it, why aren't they? Where's the proof at?
Let me read this really quick. Hold on.
It's very believable. People
Hold on
are
a second,
just gonna believe
AJ.
it.
Hello from Ontario, Canada. You have me hollering over here with this live. Thank God I am working from home today. Thank you so much. Love Canada. Let me bring Nina in. Hold on. Nina.
That my girl. Hey, Nina.
They listen. First, let me ask AJ really quick. Is there colorism in the UK?
It's spice a lot. Well, I think like in terms of female women, there is, but not so much with male. So I think it might be just I don't know how I want to say it. Like I know with my mum and stuff like that, with Africans, there are some people that bleach themselves, like in Africa, to look a little bit lighter. And in Jamaica, there are some like men as well who do it. But I haven't heard so much. Yeah. Yeah, I'm
You
African.
African, AJ?
Yeah,
Hmm?
my
I
parents
thought
are
so.
Jamaican, are
Nice
from
looking.
Jamaica.
Yes, very nice
Yeah,
looking.
You guys think
African. Yeah. Oh,
AJ's
thank
cute?
you.
No.
Oh,
AJ is
Oh my
very
God.
handsome.
He's so
Yes,
handsome.
he's handsome.
But let me ask
oh,
anybody on the panel, do y'all remember the paper
sweet.
bag test?
Yes.
Oh yeah, oh
Oh,
yeah.
I've read about
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
Not
Um,
even at the baby doll
oh, that's
test. When it was a
interesting.
let me
baby doll
let me
test.
let Nina speak.
Yeah.
Nina, what do you think about this whole colorism thing?
Okay, you know, the last time I talked to you, I called in. I said I didn't believe it, right? I
Mhm.
said I don't think it's true. Well, I do believe it. Last
Mhm.
night's episode showed it, and I'm sick of them. You know, and Karen is the silent killer, and that's what I want to say. She let everybody else say stuff, but she be back there nodding. She a silent killer. She
Mhm.
in on it too. You know, it had me look at a whole different view.
You think Karen
Ashley.
is in on it?
Oh yeah, Karen in on it too. She just don't say nothing. You got to watch the ones that don't say much.
Adrian.
Oh yeah, she in on it too. She in on it too. And I said, you know, I thought for a minute Ashley and Candiance, you know, be okay. But I said,
Mm-mm.
nah,
Mm-mm.
Ashley, now you getting
What
crooked
did Karen
again.
do, Nina? What did Karen do?
Yeah.
It ain't that she did nothing, it's that she don't say nothing.
Exactly.
And when she
Silence.
was talking, yeah, silence silence speaks volume. And when she was talking to Giselle and about, you know, the whole thing with her and Candace's
Chris.
husband, you know, and I was like, I see
But
they cahooting together. That's what I
Mhm.
thought. Yeah. She don't have to say nothing. She got all them other helpers to speak for her.
Nina,
Now
did you
I'm
watch
But you know, but
Let
Nina,
the
AJ, let AJ.
BravoCon?
Yeah,
oh,
Did you watch the BravoCon? You know, the BravoCon, the panel, it looked like there was a clear divide on that panel. It was definitely
It
Karen,
was.
Candice, and Wendy against all of them, like on the other side, and they were
The
bickering and
dark
stuff.
skins and the
So I
dark
think,
skins were sitting together and the light skins were sitting together.
and Karen's got beef with Mia as well, which
Well,
is going to come out, and they had a
Mia
beef
had
as
to
well.
have. Mia had to have with a crater face. I don't
And she
like
lied on Karen again.
I don't care. No, I don't care what Mia do. She can't correct that crate
I
up
know.
under that makeup.
and that and those fake
She's a
lips.
liar.
But
She's
did
sick.
y'all see what is it after with Andy? What is it called?
Watch what
What
happens
happens
live.
live?
The after show. The after show.
I didn't watch it.
Oh yeah,
What happened?
there was the after
Oh,
show.
Mia
Yeah.
was on there. Mia was on there stumbling up her words. Andy say, well, why did you put out this thing about cancer? He said, how is you doing that? She said, I'm doing so much better. She said what she was saying about Chris was that she was so thin and fragile, and she thought Chris was just staring at her in that way. He said, oh, the backpedaling. Andy
He
said,
wasn't
oh,
staring
you
at her.
backpedaling. Yeah.
Well, you know how she admitted last
Eyes.
year, oh, I'm sorry, I heard it wrong. You know how she admitted to her lies last year?
That's what she said. That's what she said last night when she was talking to Andy. She said, I didn't mean it like that. She said, I just thought Chris was looking at me because I was real thin. Heifer, you weren't thin when you were saying Chris was looking at you. You was just as healthy as you are now.
Oh my God, this girl allegedly,
Hey,
I want to say
Sharrell,
this, is a habitual liar.
Yeah.
She lies all the time.
Hold on. Hey, Don.
So Wendy, you know, she went on Carlos's podcast.
Yeah.
She mentioned this. She mentioned next episode coming up when Mia attacked her. Mia physically attacked her with her purse.
What?
And she said she mentioned that. Yeah. She mentioned that.
but okay, listen.
The girls are going to have a different.
In Mia's defense,
she mentioned
don't
that
jump
the women
down
are
my
going to
throat,
have
okay, y'all? Don't jump down.
Uh-oh.
You might have to mute us.
In Mia's defense, you have to perform on that show or you won't have a job.
Well, her performance is bad, Sharrell.
Yeah.
Mia's performance is low grade.
Yeah.
She
But this is what she's saying. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I don't believe that.
She said that she said the women are going to have a completely different reaction about physical violence against Mia than they did against Monique.
Yeah,
With Monique,
that's what I'm waiting
they weren't going to
for.
film with her.
Sure,
they weren't
Sharrell,
going to
don't
film
believe.
with her. They weren't going to. They wanted her off the show. They, you know, especially Giselle and Robin specifically. Remember how Giselle and
Well,
Robin
here's the thing,
wasn't
though.
going to film with Monique
They go try the same
when
thing
it came to
with,
physical
yeah.
balance.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
but with Wendy and Mia's case, they're going to defend Mia for attacking Wendy.
Well, we'll have to wait and see. I believe she
Yeah.
deserved to have that water thrown on her, but that's my opinion.
Me too. That's my
We'll have
opinion
to
too.
wait to
She
see. I
deserved
don't
it.
care. I
this
really,
is
I'm
good.
sorry,
But
but
I
I'm not a
don't
fan of
agree,
Wendy.
AJ. But
And I don't understand where this Wendy love is coming from, because to me, she's so like condescending, and
Yep.
she's just so
Well, she
fake,
is.
and she's just trying everything. She's got 80 degrees. Now she wants to become a chef and a restaurant owner. Like,
Well,
pick a
but
lane,
Peter
girl.
got beef
Like,
with
she
her
is
for.
so confused. She
Let-
needs to take a chill
she
pill to
acts
sit
like
down.
Well,
AJ
Robin has
big
I don't-
Robin
wait,
has
hold on,
two
wait,
important,
everybody,
and
hold
she's
on.
not.
Go
I
ahead,
don't
Tori.
think she's confused.
Wait a minute,
I
Robin
think
has two.
Yeah.
I don't think
Robin
she's
has 2
confused.
degrees.
She's
I
greedy.
think what it is that she's intelligent enough to use her words to combat
Oh,
people.
yeah.
She don't have to physically attack people, and they can't
I agree.
handle that she's that smart. Candice
Yeah, I agree.
also is smart enough to use words,
Yeah,
but she
yeah.
used tacky words when she
Yeah.
attacked. Wendy
But when
gets them together from an educational perspective. Now,
Like
I
she said,
too
the
last
tip.
year,
Like she said, the
I
tip
feel like
ain't the bottom. The tip is the top. And they
exactly.
didn't
yeah,
even know
I
what
just
that
don't
was.
like
Yeah, yeah.
her delivery and the way she just talks is just, I just didn't like that. Last week when they were sitting down at dinner and she just was like, we're going to write down on a piece of paper what we all think, and they all did it. But then she was quite dismissive and said, well, I'm only going to answer to this letter of what you've written. And I just don't know. It's just her whole demeanor, the way she speaks to her husband. It's like as if they're set down like this episode. Apparently she's going to give everything up and smell the tulips or the roses.
The roses.
Remember that scene? Yeah.
But
And
remember also,
I
AJ.
don't believe
But
she
remember
came up with
also,
that.
AJ. Remember also, I haven't seen her candles nowhere. Like her husband
That's right.
said, they just sitting around. And she also said, "Oh, Mia, how you doing? How you doing?" And then she got out, and the camera she had on the mic, she said she's lying. So
Yeah.
Her candles stink.
Okay, can I say
If
one
I
thing?
was,
Sharrell?
if I
Was it
was,
you?
Can I say one thing?
Was it you that put it in the trash?
yeah.
Was it you that put it in the trash? Somebody put it in
Yeah.
the
Hold
trash.
on. Let me read these super chats really quick. Mia
funny.
hitting Wendy with that purse looked about Monique level of violence. It's disgusting.
Exactly.
I don't
Yeah,
think
well.
that Mia's going to survive this because we're in a different era and you just can't be hitting people.
She'll be
But,
fired.
you
She's a
just can't.
liar. She's a liar and confused. She lies about her age, Sharrell. She doesn't even know how old
She
she
lied
is.
about how many
Last season,
years
they
they've
asked
been married.
I will
she
say
doesn't
this.
even know
I
what
will
year
say
she's
this.
born.
Let me say this. Mia, once you say something, the public,
Yeah.
they don't forget it.
Exactly.
They don't
Mhm.
forget. So
I
you
remember.
have to be consistent in who you are. Love you, Sharrell. An apology in advance, but some of this panel are giving colorism. Ooh, their gaslighting is crazy.
Ain't nobody gaslighting. We telling the truth.
Right.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
You know,
I love Nina.
colorism been going on for a long time. It's always been a dark skin against the light skin when it comes to black women.
Right.
Yeah, I think
It reminds me of school
women
days.
understand that more.
You remember that
Especially
movie
darker
School
women
Days?
understand that.
You remember the movie
With
School
you.
Days?
Hold on, let me say this. Let me say this. Let me
Yeah.
say this because it's true. I feel that us dark women are way more sensitive than the lighter women, and they don't pick up on code words and things like that because they don't think about it. You know
I
what I
will
mean?
say
Well,
this.
Let
Can I
me
say
let me
this
explain
from-
Hold
something.
on,
That's
Sheila.
interesting.
Sheila, let Ash go ahead, Ashley. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I come from a Caribbean family. My family's from Jamaica. I honestly didn't understand colorism until I got much older, and I just remembered different ways my family would describe me versus my darker colored cousins. They would say, "Oh, you have such lovely complexion," or they would just make comments about my hair and stuff like that. And then as I got older, I realized, like, wow, like even in my own family, it was happening. So,
Yeah.
if it can happen on a family level, it definitely happens with people who are not your
So
family.
it seems like we're harping on it, but we're more sensitive. We
Love
understand.
yourself.
Go ahead,
Let-
Sheila.
Can I explain something? I'm not sensitive
Exactly.
about being a dark-skinned black woman because I
I'm
was
not either.
raised that I am beautiful in spite of the color of my skin. So to say that dark-skinned women are more sensitive, not so, especially not here. So you don't make that broad statement. As far as colorism is concerned, it is historic. It is, we're speaking from a historic fact that it exists. I once had a boss, and I worked for a very professional agency. She was fair-skinned. She walked up to me and told me that she said, for a dark-skinned woman, you are very beautiful. Like that was supposed to be an effing compliment. And I said to her, and so for a yellow woman, you have a very nasty attitude. And F you. And I told her exactly that. And she said, you're gonna say, I said, what do you don't think what you just said to me is offensive? For a dark-skinned woman, I'm attractive.
Well,
I said, we can take it to HR if you want to. She didn't want to.
This is terrible. It's very common, I think, as well now, bleaching your skin. Like you look at all these pop stars, they're all bleaching their skin. I'm sorry to say, Nikki, you're bleaching, Nikki.
It's
There's other people that bleaching, you know. So
even on VH1,
Mariah Carey.
What's the girl's name on VH1? I mean, on
Spice.
Love and Hip Hop. Spice. You know that season she did that. Color her skin, but she never did. But she didn't color her skin. She didn't. She didn't color her skin. Awful. She's a beautiful black woman. But I do want to say this: in my family, my sister did not like me and my other sister because we were light skinned and she was dark skinned. But this is what I seen in my family. I thought she was so dang on pretty. Why are you hating on me and my sister? It was in my own family. She did not like her. She thought she was the black sheep of the family because she was the only one that was dark skinned. She did not like me or my sister.
That's so funny because everyone in my family.
Sharrell. Hey, Sharrell.
It's been out for years.
I'm sorry. Can I say this? We like to harp on Wendy's degrees, but I have to say this: Robin has 2 degrees also. She's also a soror. Robin has been on this show. She has been a publicist. She has been a house flipper. She has been a hat maker. She has been a t-shirt maker. She has been a bully. She has been a whole lot of things. But we don't harp on her 2 degrees. But we want to harp on Wendy's 4 degrees.
Because she doesn't bring up her degrees.
We want to harp on Wendy's, but it still doesn't matter. She has them.
If you're talking about it,
Robin has them. But let me finish. She has them, but she's had multiple jobs on this show. Wendy has 4 degrees, and she's had multiple jobs on this show. But we want to harp on Wendy's jobs. But we don't want to hop on Robin's multiple jobs that she's had on this show, and one may have been successful.
Well, let's just say this. I'm going to say
multiple jobs consist of the only thing she teaches at that school, and I don't call 5 seconds, 20 seconds on going on CNN from her house on her laptop, giving a terrible opinion because she don't know a damn thing about politics.
Hold on, let me say this.
That's more than Robin. That's more than what Robin doing.
Hold on, everybody.
I don't agree with this comment.
Exactly.
Hold on, everybody. Hold on. Everybody, hold on. Everybody, hold on.
It's awful.
I feel that the panel feels like, the chat feels that we're attacking Wendy because of the color of her skin. Hold on, just let me read this before I let anybody respond. This panel is stupid and judgmental. Y'all are saying Wendy deserves to be attacked because she is an overachiever, is stupid. Sharrell, please, people from the UK on this panel, that's you, AJ, is very racist. It's sad. Hold on, got one more. AJ just sat up there and said Wendy deserves to be physically violated. When she has only used her words, that statement is very colorist and problematic. So I want you to clear up, AJ. Oh, one more. Hold on. You're going off. I love your support, but I'm not sure I can support these. Bring other people who have different perspectives about Wendy's situation. Hold on.
Okay. I just want to say.
Hold on, AJ. I'm going to let you respond first. How many seconds were you on CNN? AJ, I want you to clear up.
Yeah.
Why your
Okay.
disdain for Wendy, and does it subconsciously have to do something with the color of her skin? Go ahead.
I have not said anything about the color of her skin at all. I'm black. I'm from Africa, and I've got a black mother, and I've got a black dad, and I've got entire black family.
Which
So
is that,
I'm not.
that does not mean you're not colorist. Are you colorist?
How can I be colorist? I'm a dark skinned guy.
Well,
I'm dark skinned. I'm very dark.
That's the definition of colorism. The darker ones don't get as much fair treatment as the lighter ones. Could that be?
I don't.
I'm just asking. Go ahead.
I don't. I don't like Wendy, and I'm not going to change my opinion over some comment. You know, my opinion is basically I don't like her. I don't like the way she talks. I find her very condescending. I don't agree with her going and finding a Nigerian restaurant where she's got 80 degrees. She got, you know, it looks like she's fishing for a storyline, and I don't think, you know, the water thing that I said. It would be fun. It's a reality TV show. Her getting thrown water on her is fun to watch. I'm sorry, for me, it is. And this is a reality TV show. Please don't take this so seriously. It's just a comment. And I find it very offensive. That's a very strong word, calling somebody like that. It's just not nice.
I agree with you, AJ. 100%.
I've not said nothing about her race, her color, nothing at all. I was talking about her as a person, what she actually given us, and I'm judging what she's given us. And she's not, my opinion. I don't think she's that great of a housewife. I really don't. And I think she might get fired. She might get fired, and Charisse might take. Charisse is the same color as her.
No, Charisse.
So I mean, I'm judging. How about Charisse? I've been reading Charisse a lot more than I've been reading Wendy. I've been calling her Rick James.
As dark as Wendy.
No, Charisse.
But I've been reading. But I read them both, and I read more Charisse. I called her.
Unfortunately, Charisse is the pawn that they need to use against the other women. That's all that is. She's just a pawn.
Here's what's
going on. If I offended
on.
anybody, I want to apologize if I offended anybody.
Thank you, AJ.
That's what I want to say. But this is my opinion, and please respect my opinion. And please don't call me out of my name.
So this is what's going on. The people that feel that colorism is going on in the show, they're getting increasingly more upset. They feel that Wendy is being targeted and treated unfairly. And so this is going to be a big issue throughout the season because according to Wendy, just like Dawn said, and I seen the same interview, it's going to get worse. So
Sharrell, can I say something?
Really quickly,
Please.
Go ahead.
Okay. I'm with Nina on this. I'm the lightest one in my family on my mom's side. And I'm the one that always got treated the worst.
Right.
Because they said they always called me Redback Steen, which was a wrestler, red, yellow. But, you know, so you can't say it's always the light-skinned versus the dark-skinned. That's not true.
But I will say that I think it's different.
But hold on, let me respond to Sin. Sin, that's not, you don't realize what you're saying.
I don't think it's the same when it comes from people who have experienced different things. It's a little bit different when they do it to somebody who has lighter skin or is from a different
Have you ever heard a person that say that racism doesn't exist? And they mean it. They really don't know.
They say they don't see
I've heard
color.
that.
Well, when you say
racism is out there, I mean, it is out.
But let me say this: as a woman of lighter skin, you got to be really careful what you say. You cannot say, "Well, I'm light and I was treated." No,
you know what? I think what people don't realize, different people are treated different ways.
Exactly.
I'm fortunate that I wasn't raised in a household that our parents or grandparents treated us either way. I can speak on this situation because all parties involved are dead. My grandmother had a friend. Her name was Mrs. Dallas. She was dark-skinned. She had 3 children. One of her daughters was dark-skinned. She literally gave her daughter to my grandmother to raise because she was considered the black sheep of the family.
Right.
Now, back then, and I'm over 60, growing up, I did not understand, even though my grandmother didn't really speak on it, I would hear the person that was treated badly, my mother's friend, she would say, yeah, you know, I'm the black sheep of the family, blah, 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 blah. So as a child, you are oblivious to what you hear until you get old enough to understand what was actually going on. So my grandmother took in her best friend's daughter that was dark-skinned because she put her out. Now, mind you, Miss Dallas was just as dark. However, people don't understand that it does exist and it's unfair. Now, yes, are people jealous because somebody's lighter than them? I would say some are. I'm not one of those people. But when I see it, I see it. Don't tell or don't say what people see it, and it exists, because if it's not, this is the way it is looking, and they need to change it, because this is what it's looking that they have tried to get everybody dark off that show.
Let me read this really quick. 5 seconds of going on CNN is more than people make in a year. We are the same people that accomplished that women that look like us are not on TV, but when we have them, it's a problem. They're talking about colorism again.
I agree.
Here, hold on. Colorism affects.
This has all become a colorism show. I wanted to talk about the show. It's just like people are just.
Well, here's the thing, AJ. A lot of people, it's sensitive to them.
Yeah.
So it's going to keep being brought up, and I think it affects men differently. I really do. You notice it's all women that are complaining about it because we had the same treatment for years.
No, it's on both sides.
It's
on both sides.
It's on both sides.
It's on both sides.
Sharrell, can I say something? You dropped me.
Yeah.
Because this is what I want. This is what I want to say. What's the lady's name that says she agreed with me with the red hair? Okay. Okay. So y'all got to look at it. Y'all looking at it from a whole different perspective. Because what me and Sin are saying, just because we was light skinned, we got treated differently. And y'all saying it ain't the same thing, but it is the same thing. Because when I grew up with my sister that was way darker than me, but she was a beautiful black woman, beautiful black girl. When she would do hair. And when my mama said, do Nina's hair, she would braid my hair so tight to the scalp that I couldn't take it. Because she didn't want me to have no more than she had. Now, I didn't like it because I didn't understand it then. But when me and Sin talk about that, we get that same treatment. We get that same treatment. Because, I'm going to say this. Y'all ain't going to like
You better be careful, Nina. Go ahead.
They can talk about me. They ain't going to talk about Sharrell, though. This is what Nina say.
Okay.
I have been treated differently by darker skinned women.
And I can agree to that.
I have too.
Have been treated badly. And I'm not a yellow bone. I'm just a light skinned woman. I'm not yellow bone. It's women that's way yellower than me, way lighter than me, like Sin from her picture. I think she way light skinned more than me. But I'm a fair light-skinned woman. But I have been treated badly by dark-skinned women. Not just outside, but in my own family.
I agree with that. I've seen that.
When you say it's a difference, it really ain't. Because what we're doing is we're looking at it as in one lens. It's a side to every story now.
Yeah, that's very true.
It's two sides to every story, and then there's the truth. Now, the truth only lies within us. Me, you,
all right, you guys.
Else.
We got to wrap this up. We've been going on.
Sharrell, can I say this? I think I feel like Wendy and them are using this just as their storyline.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the thing.
Wow.
AJ wants to make it lighthearted, so he's just reading. I don't think he's trying to. Yeah.
No, I'm not trying to like color or anything like that because I'm a black man myself. Yeah. I'm just reading her. I just think she's just she's doing too much and she should slow down, take care of her husband, or you cheat on her. Okay? Or if he's not already cheating on her.
Well,
you're already cheating on her anyway.
That's why I said it goes both ways. It can go both ways.
Now they're going to attack me for saying that. So I don't care. It's my opinion. It's my opinion. It's a free country. Yeah, I think so. Might be cheating on her.
AJ, you're so funny. You are so funny.
All right, you guys, let me wrap this up. We're
You're
gonna
a
have this
big booty
conversation.
girl, AJ.
We're gonna have this conversation every show because the darker skinned women are seeing what's going on and they're not liking it. And then AJ's gonna continue the drag.
And it's going to get worse.
Yeah, it's gonna get
And I'm
worse.
gonna drag them.
So let's
I'm gonna
pick
You
drag
know
up
them.
why
next
it's
week.
going to get worse? Because them light skinned and them dark skinned women are watching these shows like Sharrell is putting on. So they taking it all in. They watch the blogs too. Please believe me. They watch and hear what we say too.
Oh, don't we
They
know?
watch and hear what we say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've called
But I
like
love
Ashley and
y'all.
Nathan
Bye.
too.
Bye.
Love you too,
Thank you.
Gina.
Bye.
Love you,
All right.
Sharrell. Bye, AJ.
I went over way too long again. I got another
Bye,
show to
Nina.
do. I got another show. But I hope that we don't. This is going to be a difficult season. We have to be sensitive.
Yeah,
Because
absolutely.
it's a real problem going on. But we love to drag.
Drag.
So I don't know the
Love
happy
to drag.
balance, but we got to find something because we
And I'll
love
be dragging Ashley. I'll be dragging them all, not just like Wendy.
is
I'll
true.
be
You drag
dragging
everybody.
Therese, all of them. And
All the
This is
five
a mess.
heads.
This is crazy. We
Big
can't do like
foreheads.
we used to do because we got this serious issue at the center that needs to be addressed. So maybe we'll drag the first half of the show and then we'll get serious the second half.
Yeah,
We gotta drag.
That's
We
fair.
gotta drag.
That's fair enough.
All
That's
right.
fair play.
All
Can't
right.
do without dragging.
Thank you, everybody. AJ, do you have a IG account?
I do, yes. I do have
Send
an
me a
IG
DM.
account.
I need to talk to you, okay?
Okay,
All
I
right.
will.
Thank you guys,
will.
everybody, for
Thank
joining
you.
in. Great panel. Take care,
Sharrell,
guys.
I guess you'll do that later.
Okay, bye, guys.
For sure.
Bye.
Bye, Sharrell.
Bye-bye. This is complicated, Perry.
Yeah.
This is going to be, we love to joke and drag over here and you know, have fun, but we can't make fun of a serious issue.
Well, no, I think the dragon part, when you talk about how somebody dress, you know, regardless of skin color, it's certainly different. But I think
But I don't want to be a serious show. That's what
Right.
we do over here.
No,
We got to
I
figure
get it.
out a happy medium.
Right. No, I get it. I think just because the topic itself, because you're gonna have people agree that they feel that it's colorism on the show, and then the people who don't agree that it's colorism on the show. But it's each person opinion, right? You know, when you get opposite opinions, things get sort of blown out.
Yeah,
Right?
and I gotta take it serious. It's a serious issue that I dealt with my whole life. You know, Perry, everyone in my family's light skin with green eyes. I'm
No,
the
and
only
that's what I
dark
was
one.
gonna tell you though. I mean, for real though, like when you think it's just females, guys don't talk about it. But
Well, that's true.
I have experienced it.
Yeah.
But you know, I'm just happy who I am, so I'm good.
Anyway, you guys let me know your thoughts in the comment section. If we got to come to some solution, because I like to joke. I don't want to be serious every time. I love to joke. So it is what it is. Went way over too long. I think I'm going to push my regular show back to 3:00 Pacific. That'll be 6 because I still have another good show to do. All right, you guys, don't forget to click that like button on your way out. I want to thank everybody. I respect everyone and all opinions. Thank everyone for the super chats. You guys are going wild today. I appreciate you supporting the channel. You don't have to support the channel. You do. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. If I didn't get to your call backstage, you guys seen what happened. It just got real. So,
Yeah.
and we do not mean to offend anyone on the cast. These are just opinions and real issues that we deal with. All right, Perry, on 3, let's say bye. 1, 2, 3. Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.